Alright, so anyways, welcome to this third best movies of 2017.
Gotta pump out that content.
Yeah, really, what did we do?
We're pumping it up, pump up jams.
I'm sorry. Viewers out there, all four of you.
Viewers!
I'm sorry for the 5 of you or whatever.
Sorry, people who've stumbled across this, that you have 3 videos that you can fucking just skim through.
Yeah!
We just gave you more
Or
content.
play as background noise.
Get us some
Yeah!
That's our
Fall
audience.
asleep with us on
Our audience.
Anyways, I'm Brandon Kaiser.
Just.
Brian Haas.
Get comical.
Okay, so throughout the year we were doing this list that we were calling the Rank Bank. It was the best movies of 2017. And
Is this video called the Rank Bank?
I think it might be something to do with the Rank
Will it
Bank.
be like the cracking the rank bank or the bank burst, the bursting bank? Bursting the rank bank.
Withdrawing
With
to the Rank Bank. Anyways, so we did the Rank Bank as the best movies of 2017. As we were reviewing the movies all year long, we would put them on a list of the best movies of the year so far. Well, we're calling it. We haven't seen every movie of 2017, obviously, and we all had very different opinions about a ton of these movies.
Would also be said that this is only a movie that the majority of us had seen.
Yes, okay, 3 out of the 4 of us had to have seen it.
To be added to the bank.
And I don't even want to try to explain to you how we made this list, because it's a clusterfuck. It's very weird, and you'll see it when you see the list, how weird this list is.
It's fun to watch the video, watch the list grow and expand, and then watch this video, and the list
be like,
is
what the fuck
completely
happened?
different.
Yeah, because we redid the whole list. Because, opinions change, we had to add some movies, we had to readjust how things were.
And now it's all big cluster.
And maybe we shouldn't have, or maybe we should have. Like,
You tell us. Comment.
It works in both ways for different movies.
Like a bisexual.
Without any further ado, I think we should reveal the list, I guess. Bam. It's a lot different than it was several hours ago. I think there's some interesting tidbits about it. There's a lot of conflicted feelings over a lot of movies.
Well, we did our other video about our top 10 movies.
Our own top 10s, yes.
I think, let's take a look at...
Which is very different than this list of best movies.
Well, I think, does most of our top 10s overlap?
No.
No.
Like we said, we maybe didn't do this the best.
Free Fire is the only movie in my top 10 that did not make our top 10.
I'm mostly okay with it.
Well, then that's you, I guess.
Hey,
I think I
fucking nailed it, bros.
You know what?
I only got one movie that didn't make the list.
I say that, but it's not. It's 5 out of the 10.
Your list is shit.
Okay, the top 5 is in my top 10. So I guess it's not that bad.
The problem is that Brandon and I saw way too many movies.
It is. That's part of it.
What's your comparison? Because apparently these guys fucked up.
I'm missing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Those are
5,
numbers. That's
6,
consecutive. Good job.
7, 8 movies
You're
are in
missing
my
8?
top 10.
Get Out is not in the top 10, and it wasn't mine. Other than that,
What are your 2 that are missing?
King Arthur and Bright. They're the only ones that are in the top 10.
Yeah, wow, those shouldn't have been in there. So
I can't believe Bright is a top 15 movie for us. Or Valerian. Wow, Valerian.
Valerian's a good movie. Fuck you.
Pretty.
I feel like Valerian is way higher than it was.
I like
the
the
last time we
Dunkirk,
did
and I
it.
saw
Beauty and the
Dunkirk in
Beast
theater.
was
I
so
don't
too
know.
high.
Yeah, I don't know how
Look
they
at-
got so high.
I don't feel that
Yeah.
strongly about that. Like,
Here's
it's too
my-
high, but it's...
My problem with it is it's the exact same fucking movie, just live action.
But it's really good.
And
It was really-
it's
it was
very
really
well
fun.
produced.
Good visuals. The songs are still good.
Yeah.
It's still the same fucking movie
The
you saw
performances
when
are
they
good.
did a child.
No, it
with
wasn't
your
because
grandma.
it was an animated. Man,
That's
Whatever.
true. That's
to me,
true.
that knocks it out because it's just the same fucking
That's
movie.
your opinion. Have you seen it?
Is
Yes, I
Is
did.
it?
Alright,
Is
I got nothing to
is-
say about
It's on the board.
Is it original?
No.
Because it's a remake of an old movie, but it's really good.
It's very well produced.
I mean, it also, I think, depends on how much you like the original, I guess.
It's not my favorite Disney movie.
Well, it's not my favorite, but it's up there.
But once
one of the
Lion
best.
King comes
No
out,
Lion
I'm sure
King.
that
Oh no, Aladdin's the best. Aladdin's the best old school Disney movie. See? This is like I said.
Song-wise, Aladdin's the best,
I'll
but
agree.
I
Truthfully,
like
Aladdin is better than
truthfully,
Lion King better.
I think the Lion King live action movie will turn out better than the Aladdin live action movie.
Yeah,
Right,
even
join
though-
brown people in the world.
No, that's not what I mean.
I like how you were just
Stop
like you were like nodding at me and like, you're like yeah, I'm like there's too many. You're like yeah, brown people. You're like wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Stop putting words in my mouth. All right. No, that's not the issue. I put Big Sick in my top 10. All right.
Oh, look at Brandon. He's so progressive. He put Big Sick as
that
his
was
top 10 movie.
that was totally Get Out racism.
For Rude Action,
the fact
Big
the
Sick
fact that
in his top 10.
the fact that I said that was Get Out racism. Like that was
What?
exactly.
So why don't you go to movies on Tuesday?
those are too crowded.
With
People.
Families.
And families. Definitely families.
Certainly not families because there's no fathers.
I'm family. You're saying all this. I'm not. Anyways.
Valerian, why is it
Yeah.
so
Why are we
high?
still talking about Aladdin?
Oh,
We were
Valerian.
talking about Beauty and the
Oh
Beast.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast.
Valerian's really pretty though,
Yeah,
guys.
I enjoyed it.
It's a pretty movie, and it's pretty good. I don't dislike Valerian. I like Valerian. I don't like it that much. You know what I mean? I just...
Hey, he spent like $70 million on the special effects budget.
At least.
It paid off.
I'm not basing it purely on the special effects, but I really enjoyed Valerian. in
I mean,
general.
the
thought
one negative is
story was interesting.
One negative.
The
Wow.
biggest negative is Dane DeHaan.
I was going to say it's casting.
Is
the biggest...
not
Ooh,
a
Dane
great
DeHaan.
the
Hitman's
main
Bodyguard.
character.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
that's
didn't-
a really good because you get
Oh, we
exactly
probably
what
could've
they
added it.
advertise.
I didn't
Hitman's
see Hitman's
Bodyguard?
Bodyguard.
Hitman's
I
Bodyguard.
haven't seen that now.
Alright.
Never mind. Never mind.
But
We're
Dane
good.
DeHaan, I remember him
Yeah,
from,
yeah. I was going to say, let's
Cure
not
for
redo the
Wellness.
list.
Redo the list! That's Bodyguard.
Dane DeHaan was in Cure for
I've never
Wellness.
been so glad I didn't
hated-
watch
I'm sorry to hate. Cure for Wellness is like one of those shitty B movies.
I heard
that
it's
never
really
should've
good. I want to see it.
Oh.
My brother bought it. I saw the theater with him after he was in the hospital for fucking a
It's
month
on
and a half.
Cinemax right now, so that means
And
I'll
I was
be
like, you want to go to the
HBO in a
movies?
little
What do
bit.
you
I'll
want to
get
see? Cure for Wellness. It's like, shit,
It was on my
why?
list. It was on my list of stuff to watch for the end of the year, and I didn't get to it.
Hey,
Nobody got time.
Anyways,
let's have a topic about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of these older movies that managed the stand the test of time. We got Logan up there. We got
Yeah,
Baby
Logan-
Driver.
okay.
John Wick. I think that's about it. John Wick.
Let's-
Baby
Look,
Driver,
John
and
Wick
Logan were three
continues to
movies
be
that
John Wick for me.
came out early.
let's be fair. As long as this list has existed, Logan has been number
Yes,
one.
Logan
Yeah.
was never unseated.
Because we started this like halfway through the year, and we called our number one movie. Then we added a bunch of movies, and every time we did, it never beat Logan.
Well, because
People voted for different
Yeah.
number ones, but it never overall. beat
look, individually it could unseat it, but we could never agree together on something to unseat it. So
And
it's
it
the
makes
best.
sense, because wasn't Logan like in all of our top threes?
It was my
Yeah,
number one.
it was my number 3.
It was my number 2.
Kids
Logan was just so well done.
Yeah, no, we all.
I mean, especially when you consider
Well,
so
like,
it is.
previous movies.
Look, it's one of the
Of,
things on this list we
Wolverine.
got right. It's the number one movie
Yeah.
for all of us, because it's in the top 3 for all of us.
Like fucking like Wolverine, sorry, and fucking
X-Men.
Wolverine.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, the Wolverine and Wolverine Origins were just. I mean,
Okay, the Wolverine's a solid movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Or no, wait,
Yeah.
Baby Driver came out at the end of summer, didn't it?
Middle summer,
Middle
like
summer.
middle late.
So I
summer.
guess then John Wick's the only like top 10 movie on there that also showed up. That was a March, April.
it was in
movie-ish?
February, I think, wasn't it?
That's
yeah,
another
February.
movie
It
that
was February.
hung out the
Otherwise,
entire
it was-
It was a Valentine's Day movie, I think.
That ran the list too.
Yeah, that was up there a
Good for
lot.
them.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, not much changed.
Not, well, I mean, yeah. Not a lot
Look,
of
we
the-
added Big Sick, which made it in the top 5, which I'm surprised at.
It was a good movie.
But like Guardian stayed up there the whole time. It was in our top
really good.
3 the
I love
entire
stand up
time.
though, so let's.
Turns out if you make a
visit.
good movie, you stay on the top. Of
Yeah,
the charts.
exactly. Blade Runner, since it came out, has been in the
Other
top
people
3.
make War Machine.
Or the Mummy.
Or the Mummy. It's like, let's shit on the Mummy. Wow, we really lowered Dark Tower too.
Dark
Like,
Tower.
Yeah, Dark
I
Tower
don't-
doesn't deserve
I don't
that.
even think
It
Dark
really
Tower
doesn't.
deserves to be that low. Yeah, we all
I don't know.
disagree. Yet we
Well, that's what
somehow
happens.
ended up with it there. Yeah.
It's like,
It's what happens.
Well, no, that's a testament of the movie where you're like, I don't think it was that
It's
bad.
not good.
I think
But
part of it keeps falling. Nobody bothered to rescue it.
I think
No
it
one,
was.
no one wanted to stop and
drown.
go, wait, maybe it needs to stay. Everyone's just like,
I think it was because it got pulled shortly after the Mummy.
Yeah.
So it just kind of got lumped together with the Mummy.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
I mean-
the Mummy and something else that
Oh,
was just
come
like
on. We
grinded
can put it
down.
up around
It
Triple
beats
X
Shimmer-
3, maybe.
Shimmer.
No, I think
I also wanted to put Shimmer Lake below
Hold on,
Dark
anything-
Tower, but it didn't work.
Death Note and below, all those movies, you could just like take them off the fucking board. I don't really give a shit.
And may
about
God
I
have
mean-
mercy
I mean-
on their souls.
I don't.
Okay, nothing on that side of the board do I really feel like fighting strongly for. Some of those movies are pretty good,
Which
but
one?
I don't feel like... I kind of like Kong Skull Island.
Well,
I kinda
besides
like,
X3, which one?
I kind of like... I'm okay with Death Note. I kind of like To the Bone. I kind of like Power Rangers, except for the end. I kind of like Justice League. I kind of like Alien Covenant. Like,
Yeah.
I-
Don't
gotta
redeem
whatever.
quality.
I'm just saying, they're not bad
X3 is
movies.
the only one that should be moved to the left.
No,
It
I definitely should know.
It's not like
It's the opposite of what I'm saying.
it's not like you're
and
never
if
going to
Ghost
see
in the
these
Shell
movies again. It just
was
says
good.
I kind of want to watch
Ghost in the
Shell.
Shell
was-
should be at the top. If it
Ghost
was
in the
good.
Shell isn't that bad.
I'd like to watch it again.
It's just very
Don't
much
bother.
the
It
same.
pisses me off paying for it.
It's
to go
pretty.
To the theater.
It's pretty.
I like pretty movies.
It's pretty.
Like, I feel I'm gonna see Ghost in the Shell or fucking even, I don't know, fucking Dark Tower again.
Yeah.
Or
It's
even
true,
fucking
I don't know if I'll
maybe
see
I'll
it
see
again.
Oakjaw again. I'm gonna get really drunk and want to see Oakjaw
You
again.
won't.
I don't fucking know.
No, I want a big ass pig
I
I
saw
can eat.
Oakja appear in a top 10 of the year list.
I know.
And we have it at 40.
Fuck it.
Out of the right side, I think.
I didn't hate Oakja either.
I didn't hate it. But it
Out of
pissed
the
me
right
off a little bit.
side, Justice
Wait.
League, Ghost in the Shell, X3 are like the only movies that.
I disagree with Triple
Was
X3.
was the broad starring in To the Bone in Oakjaw? Wasn't
Yeah.
she? What the fuck?
Lily Collins is in both.
Really?
There's a lot of Netflix movies, I guess.
Say about the
Rooney Mara?
Rooney Rapace.
And anyway,
Numi Rapace?
Numi Rapace,
She
yeah.
does do a lot of
I wanna stop
Netflix
there.
also.
Season
I
2
was
movies
gonna
this
say
thing.
Justice League only because I'm sure I'll have to end up watching Justice League.
I'll probably see Justice League again, yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I don't hate
I'm
Justice
cool.
League.
I still haven't
Okay.
seen Batman v
It's
Superman
alright.
again, so I don't
It's
know
alright.
about
Yeah, that's true. I haven't even seen the Ultimate Cut or whatever that.
that. One day that'll come across my
It's
table.
supposed to be way better, but still haven't watched it.
No, it's not.
But I've heard that it is.
I watched it.
it's like
I watched it. I told you it wasn't.
Go ahead and disagree, but I've heard from other people that it's better.
I
I
watched it.
asked my brother, what do you want to see before I go to sleep? He was like, put on Suicide Squad. I was like, alright, I'm going to bed.
I haven't rewatched that yet.
I don't want to
either.
watch that because I don't feel like that's going to add anything.
Anyways, we're talking about this year's
But we're
movies.
talking about 2017, not
Did you?
Independence Day 2.
Okay. Other tidbits. Looking at this list, if you asked me in the beginning of the year where Star Wars was going to be, I would not have said 15.
No, I wouldn't have either.
I would have said that's a top 5 movie.
Mhm.
That's a top 5 movie.
It's funny because its highs is high, its lows is low.
Yep.
I have too many problems. Is this too many
I have
Okay.
problems with it too. It didn't make my top 10. I never would have thought that either. I would have
Brandon,
like
Do you believe
know.
that it's a
I would have
worse movie
spit in
than
somebody's
Bright?
face. It's
It's
better
a-
than Bright.
It's
Sorry.
a worse movie than Bright.
Oh
Check
my
the list.
god!
It's
Oh my
definitive.
god!
It's a worse movie than
Well,
Valerian.
Brandon,
No.
where
The
would
highs
you
of Star Wars: The Last Jedi are way better than Bright.
Where would
I
you
thought
put
that
this?
they handled the fucking lore
How-
better in Bright than they did Star
How
Wars
high
Last
would you
Jedi.
put it
Star Wars, like where would I put it?
Yeah, on this list.
On this list, because a lot of the
your
movies on my list are not on there.
Where would move it up until you'd stop it?
I would put it between Wonder Woman and Spider-Man, so at 11.
Still not top 10.
No, still not top 10. Well, it
What?
didn't make my top 10 or honorable mention.
No, I know, and it's kind of. I think it's fine where it is. I think the complaints that people are like, why don't people like this movie? I think everyone who's tried to make like explaining it movie
They're-
has missed the point
Yep.
about what's wrong
Yep.
about it.
I
mean,
agree.
And I go to IGN a lot. And
I've seen a ton of
IGN
discussions about this movie. There are
IGN
no-
gave this movie like a 9.7.
Oh, Jesus.
And then that first week, they just doubled down on it. There was like an article every
That's
fucking
how
day
it went.
about like, why don't people like this movie? I don't understand why people. Let's talk about great things. Let's talk about reasons why people don't like it. And then,
You
like,
know what?
the reasons that people didn't like it were not reasons that I didn't,
like it. I know.
They don't
love
mention
we're
the
on the
casino.
same page.
They don't mention any of the reasons.
Well, no.
That
They sometimes mention them, but they aren't hung up on them like we
yeah,
are.
and then they go like the Leia flying scene is like the most beautiful, powerful
It's the
moment.
worst scene
It's
in the
not.
whole movie.
Sorry, guys. The
So-
Leia flying through space.
You know what that
scene
is?
Isn't a really cool,
That-
powerful.
Look,
because it
what's that
subverts
YouTube video?
expectations.
Okay.
scenes.
Oh, you're upset because they're showing extra powers? No, it's because
No.
It's
Exactly.
That ignores
Exactly.
physics.
Okay,
It's bad.
a couple
that's
things.
why.
I know we're getting into another Last Jedi discussion, but
Deal with it.
a couple things. You are right in terms of the people, like
The people that like it don't understand.
the people that like it don't understand the people that don't, and the people that don't understand the people that like.
Yeah.
It's like neither of them can see eye to eye,
can't-
and then we are in the
Common
middle.
ground is gone.
Like they said, there is no. I've heard a lot of people say there is no in between in this movie. You either love it or you hate it. I feel like we are in the middle.
Yeah, 15. It's a very middle
like,
rating.
like I think there are
15
people out
out
there
of 45.
like us.
That's
Because
even on the high side.
The difference is we all appreciate what is great about the movie,
Yeah.
and we appreciate the risks it took. However, we don't ignore the faults of the movie.
Yeah.
Like we see it all, whereas a lot of people are focused on one or the other and ignoring everything else. And the reason that people who love the movie think that the people dislike it is that it took chances, and I disagree wholeheartedly with that.
all of the cool stuff.
They
he
think
does.
it's Ray's parents. I don't give a shit that
Yeah.
Ray's parents are
No, that was
nobody.
the other thing.
I don't give a shit.
People
I like
hate
it
it because
too.
they got rid of
I
Snoke
like it
and they
too.
didn't
Yep,
explain
yep.
Ray's
And
parents.
they
Like,
didn't do-
no.
and they
Oh,
didn't
I
do
don't
shit with
give a
Snoke.
shit.
Don't
They
give a
got
shit
rid of
about
Snoke. I found that to be bullshit, though.
Really?
I thought it was
Because
ballsy
they
and
built
cool.
up the big villain, and all of a sudden, like,
They killed him. That's great.
But
I
that's
thought that
cool.
was cool.
Yep, that's
Oh,
a
I
ballsy
get it.
and cool
So,
decision. I agree.
so fucking, what the hell is it? Kylo Ren's supposed to run the whole shit. It's like,
Yes, Kylo Ren's got his
he's just
hands up to
a
his fucking
whiny
nipples.
child. I don't.
He's ready to take
He's like the nipple shit.
No,
Is like
I
the whole
like Kylo
thing.
Ren a lot.
Look, the whole nipple scene is like, like this reminds me of the SNL thing. It was like, I saw Kylo Ren shirtless one time, and he's cut. He's got a 6-pack. That whole shit from the SNL thing. That's what they remind me of.
It's funny hearing you bitch about Kylo Ren, and then right over your shoulder is Kylo Ren for me.
Fuck you.
But does he have a
The
six-pack?
smooth, kissable abs.
But I
He
like.
doesn't. His pants are up to his nips.
I like what Mike said during the fucking like regular media thing. Like, is Ryan Johnson just a secret asshole? Rhiann, I don't know. He's supposed to Rhiann. Shit. Is Ryan Johnson just a secret asshole? Because it seems like he is.
No,
Okay. We have a whole review on
Yeah.
that. I was even gonna make another video, and I got sick of hearing
I
about
was
the
like,
movie. So
Oh yeah, you were gonna
I was
talk
I was
about
gonna
fix
say
it.
how I was gonna fix it, and I wanted to do it, and then I just got totally burnt out on
We
that
could have
movie.
gone viral, man.
Maybe amongst
No.
the millions of fucking Star Wars.
Other Star
Last
Wars.
There's a
Jedi
lot of people who have those
videos.
things. Yeah.
I would not have expected a M. Night Shyamalan movie to be that high on the list before this year.
It's 16.
Still, it's an M. Night Shyamalan
Yeah,
movie.
that's
When was
a
the
big
last
list.
time? When was the last time you saw an M. Night Shyamalan movie to begin with?
Well, fair.
Signs?
Huh? Huh?
No, I've seen other.
I saw Signs last.
I think The Village was the last one I saw.
I maybe saw part of that.
Maybe
on-
that I saw the happening,
Cable.
but I was really
Ooh,
drunk,
did
and it's
not.
not good.
I did not
You
see
did
it
not.
because it is with The Room is one of the worst movies.
Well, now you bring up another point.
Disaster is really
Disaster
low.
is-
I think it's too low on our list.
I don't think
I think
it's
it's
that great.
It's not as good as people say it is, but it's also pretty low on our list.
Like, I guess James Franco does a great performance of
Does he?
because let's be
because
honest.
he doesn't like him, but
Well, no.
it's not like it's difficult
And
because he's.
I've heard people say like
Tommy
this was the best
Wiseau is-
comedy of 2017.
it's the
No.
funniest.
And I just go, well,
It's
what
probably
does
the funniest
What's
movie
that
of
say
the year.
about comedies of 2017?
Yeah,
It's
that-
probably the funniest technically.
Shit. When I look at this
Like,
list, I can't
for how
think
much
of
I laughed.
great comedies.
I mean, The Big Sick is up there too. Is one of the funniest of the year.
Yeah.
And there
Yeah.
was something else I thought of too that was one of the funniest movies.
Big Sick was
To
better.
the bone.
Thor 3 was a
No, I
better
didn't
comedy
like
than fucking fucking Disaster Artist was.
Oh, no, well, it's a better movie. I don't think it's a
Comedy-wise?
funnier movie. I don't think it's a funnier.
I
movie.
You know what? I
laughed
think
at
I
that.
laughed more at Thor 3 than.
Well, that's
Yeah.
you.
If you count laughs, I, Tanya, I think takes it for me.
See, I
That's
kind
a
of laughed,
serious
but it's
drama.
not. No, it's not. You haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen
No,
the
Sean Eckert is hilarious in that
And I
movie.
laugh at all the parts you're not supposed to laugh at, but it's.
Oh
You don't
no,
really
we laughed at the appropriate spots. I think.
But no, see, I laugh at all the parts you're supposed to laugh at, and,
And
then
then some.
I add on all the extra parts.
You know, I haven't seen a
all that
really.
domestic violence. Very funny.
Some
That's
of
a
it was
really
played for
great
laughs. Don't
comedy.
say that it wasn't. Some of it was.
I haven't seen a really great comedy in the past couple years. I really want them to come out with a, like
You
this
have
year.
The Big Sick in your top 10.
a great. Like
Oh.
just
So it's not great, but
a
it's in your
com-
top
a
10.
com- No, sorry.
Before the
This
ages.
is a
He wants
rom
the
com.
next
Big
Spaceballs.
Sick was more of a
You
rom
could
com.
technically say that.
Yeah, I
It's a
want more
rom-com
like
between a guy and his girlfriend's parents.
I want more
than it is-
of a real comedy.
Fun fact: out of the top 10 that we got here, 4 of those aren't sequels.
That's pretty low.
It's
Like, that's still kind of disappointing.
It's
Actually, how many of each are movies are sequels?
Oh, does Dunkirk count as a sequel?
doesn't no
Because of the
Doesn't
First
count as
World
sequel.
War.
I only have 3 sequels on my list.
I have 5.
I have 3 original movies.
See, I only have 3 sequels. I have... Oh, now you're going original, not based
Yeah,
on?
sorry, were you talking about sequels?
Well, I mean,
No, no.
Actually, that's the same thing.
I count
really.
Wonder Woman.
I have
I
5
count Wonder Woman
non-sequels.
because it's
Oh,
Wonder Woman.
as a franchise
as a
thing.
franchise thing.
Yeah, well, I
So
can
Baby
say the same
Driver,
thing.
Free Fire, and Dunkirk were
Okay,
my 3.
Technicality for me is whether Wind River
No.
is part of the Taylor Sheridan trilogy.
No.
That-
No, I don't
I
see it
don't
as
even know what
either.
I
that
don't even
is.
know what that means.
He wrote 3 movies that are kind of similar in ways.
Is he dead?
No. But he wrote 3 movies that are all kind
Then
of
you're
similar
fine.
and all really good.
What
They're
movies
not
are these?
actually part of the franchise.
Sicario Hell or High Water, and Wind River.
That's what I'd say is like,
Those are
because Hollywood's, everyone bitches about remakes and reboots.
They're not in the same
Original
universe,
stuff.
though. Like,
Obviously.
Looking at our,
So no,
our
we
top,
not count
top
those as
lists,
sequels.
there
But I'm
are-
saying some people call it a trilogy of movies.
Then they're full of shit.
It's my top six. My top six.
Top six.
Top sick. We're all in big
it's
sick.
all big
mode.
sick.
Oh, never mind.
All
Dump- dump
my
it's
top
different.
sick is big sick. It's the
I
best
was gonna
movie
say
about
it's-
sickness of the year.
I had actually 4 because Wonder Woman's part of that.
I'm 5 and
The
5.
DC
Yeah, so
universe.
it's not-
Yeah.
No, Wonder Woman's separate.
It's not an original.
Well, let's take a look at our bottom list.
Yeah,
original.
didn't we already do that?
Original. Look at all those shit.
Oh, that's a horrible message to send in this video. Like, that's a terrible
Yeah.
bit to tell.
The-
I like Valerian.
What do you mean? We got Triple X3.
I was looking at the right side, kid.
Oh.
Oh.
He means.
I just wanted to be part of the O.
Yeah. Alright, you got me there.
Up until you get to Death Note and Baywatch. So there you go.
That's not Baywatch. Well, Baywatch is a remake.
Hey, if
I know.
Wonder
Triple
Woman
X3
counts,
is
the
a
Mummy counts.
sequel.
It's a sequel. I know. That's what I said. Up
Kong
until
Skull Island is
so
technically a
War
franchise.
Machine below are all original concepts.
Power Rangers is a franchise. Aliens a sequel.
Yeah.
Justice League is a sequel, technically.
I mean, there are original movies that pop in there, but
And our top whatever has some original movies.
So,
I mean, these are some graphs that you can
Big
pop
Sick.
in.
The
Anyway.
Palpatine.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
That's
4
it.
of those are
That's it.
original.
what were we
Baby
talking
Driver
about?
is
What was
original.
Yeah, 4.
I fucking movies.
And the best movie of the year.
But it
This
is.
movie of the year?
Because that's Blade Runner
Yeah.
2049.
A great movie.
I
It's
want to
one of
watch
the
it
three.
again, but it's not out on 4K Blu-ray yet. so I
Yep,
can't
mine is
watch it.
pre-ordered, coming in the mail.
Just
By the
like-
time this comes out, I will probably have it.
I can't drop $30 or whatever it is.
I
just
broke
wanna
down.
watch Blade
and-
Runner all the time.
If you go in on it, halvesies with me, Josh. We can both get
He's
it
like,
for
fuck
15.
you.
Why would I? What?
Because you can keep the
Okay,
Blu-ray.
other things I'm looking on this list. I see Kingsman 2 as a disappointment.
It was pretty good.
4K.
Kingsman 1 is way better than Kingsman
Right.
2.
Yeah, but
I see, like, it-
I love the taste of it.
You don't 4K.
Anyways-
4K and don't like it.
Anyways,
Oh, I mean,
Kingsman 2 has really dropped for me since we've seen it. Even like I thought it was good when we
It
saw
was
it.
not as good as
It's
Kingsman
not.
1.
No,
It's
no,
dropped
it's-
off a lot since
Yeah.
we've seen it.
I'd like to rewatch both.
I still don't hate it. Like it's still a pretty good movie, but it has a lot of issues. Like I don't know. I wish they would have done something different.
no, and I think that's about all I can say about the rest of the movie.
The only other thing I wanted to mention was we have a lot of horror movies on this list.
No, we don't.
Considering that I don't really
lot.
like horror movies, for
We have
so
It. Get Out, I guess, is questionable.
Those are not
No,
horror
that's
movies.
arguable.
That's arguable.
I'd say
Technically a horror
It is
movie.
the only horror movie.
Actually,
Yeah.
I would say.
But that's the thing. There
Split
is no
more of a
exact.
horror
Alien
movie.
Covenant is kind of a horror movie. if
It's
you
more of a
consider it.
sci-fi movie than horror.
But I'm saying it could be in the genre.
Everything's a genre.
Everything is a multi.
Just because it can kind of be tipped?
Just because you're a pussy.
I agree. you act like I don't.
Well, here, you want to prove us wrong? We'll see the Winchester. We'll see Truth or Dare. We'll
wanna
see
see
Slender Man.
I don't know
We'll
if-
see all that shit.
I really
Okay,
want to see Witch
I don't
wanna
want to
see
see
Wish Upon.
Slender Man.
I want to. See,
Oh, Wish Punch would be terrible.
I know that's what I was.
I want to see Witch Hunt.
I don't wanna-
We never saw that. What was that
I think-
photograph movie?
Oh yeah, the one where
Uh,
she's like.
Yeah, we did
burning.
Polaroid.
Okay.
We didn't see Polaroid this
Yeah.
year.
Horror
Who's
movies.
that photograph movie?
Horror movies this
Horror?
year. Horror,
So,
okay. Horror movies in 2018. I'd be willing to see so far. A Quiet Place.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'd probably go see A Quiet Place. In the comments, someone tell me a good horror movie
Straight horror.
to watch, and I'll tell you what
It's that movie that Jay said, and I want to watch it.
Oh, what was that movie?
And now I want
Birthday. Something.
Earth.
to. Ooh, Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
That's a
Was that
fantastic
a horror
movie.
movie?
I
It's
didn't
not-
see it.
Oh, that's
I didn't see
really?
it.
It's
I didn't
not a horror movie
Groundhog
at
Day.
all.
I didn't see it. It is Groundhog Day.
It's a comedy. It's almost straight comedy.
I like horror comedies way more. Than
I gotta now. I'm gonna fucking watch those goddamn YouTube videos over because that movie looked. Jay said it was like one of the spookiest movies he's seen, and I want to watch it.
Oh, I would
Let's
never want
watch
to
it.
watch that shit then.
The Winchester?
No,
Oh, it's this year.
It's something that came out this year.
Oh, I watched It Comes at Night.
Did you watch
that
the
was another
Village?
one. That,
Nothing comes at night.
I know Nothing Comes at Night. It wasn't that great. I didn't
Wait,
say it was
what?
a movie.
Is that the whole movie?
What?
Nothing comes at night?
Yes, nothing.
Nothing Comes at Night.
What the fuck was the purpose of the movie?
Because that's the joke.
No.
'cause you're always scared something comes at night.
But nothing
Yeah, it's a
Is that the
paranoia-
one where they
it's a
locked up
paranoia
in the
movie.
house and
It's
shit?
a
We
paranoia
watched the
movie.
Vivitch.
What the
No.
fuck is the point? God damn it.
Someone tell me a good horror movie from this year, and maybe I'll watch it. And then tell you how I didn't like it. So that's our list. It's kind of a jumbled mess.
It's our list.
None of us agree with where anything is placed, but that's how you make a list.
Oh,
like
I
this.
agree actually with something.
I agree.
Actually, I agree with the
You
first
agree
three.
with Logan being number one.
The first three are all excellent for me.
I'm not fun with this list.
The top 5 is all in my top 10. It's just not in the right order.
It was our list, and I love the list.
Okay.
List is
Anyways,
List is love, list is life.
we're running on empty here, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Running
Comment
on
below.
empty.
Comment below. Tell us how fucked up all this was if you actually watched, which you probably didn't anyway. So until next time, find your own ways of resisting boredom.